Welcome back to Studenomics TV. I'm Martin Dasco, and I just got invited to another party.
Is that why you're playing on the phone while recording a
Have
video?
you been invited anywhere this weekend?
Maybe. I'm always
Where?
invited to places.
So, one thing that happens as you get older is it happens at every age, but as you get older, you get invited to more events. And events get more expensive. You go from
a party at somebody's house.
Yeah, you go from like a pre-drink at someone's basement or in a park to like bachelor parties, engagement parties, baptisms, housewarming,
networking
gender
events.
reveal. It gets pricey. I'm talking really expensive, and it never
Can be,
ends.
yeah.
So how do you manage your social life and these parties as you get older?
If you can't afford it?
Or even if you can't afford it, how do you manage? What do you do, Trevor?
Well, first of all, if it's just like a business-related meeting, maybe you don't want to buy too many drinks. You should probably maintain
your composure.
Yeah. And
you don't want to get nasty,
exactly. You don't want to get drunk.
Drink a scene.
Yeah, you don't want to make a fool of yourself anyways, and that way you save money by not buying all these drinks. Maybe buy one beer and just hang on to it the whole night.
Yeah, or the vodka soda for those of us that like to look good.
Why would you want to do that? Oh, that's my point. What else?
Yeah, so you have to remember that an invite is not an invoice. Just because somebody invites you somewhere, you don't have to feel obligated to go. And if you take anything out of this video, it's this. You have to pick and choose if you want to save money. We've gone through this in other videos, but it's good to have your own financial goals. Like I said, you want to save up for a house, or you want to save up for to move out, whatever.
Yeah.
You know it's going to cost you $40,000-$50,000, and you know you need that money by, let's say, February 20th or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So you have to set your goals and know what they are. If something is so far out, it takes you so far away from your goals, you have to learn to say no.
Yeah, but again, the point of this video is that if you want to go to like networking events without spending a lot of
parties,
money,
yeah.
Like what I did last night, actually. So in my neighborhood, they want to put up a condo. No surprise. And so there was a public meeting. The community wanted to come out and hear what their plan was. And so I went to that meeting mostly because I wanted to network with the community. You know, there were some counselors there and all that. Yeah. So I introduced myself. I met the developer, and it didn't cost me a single dollar to be there. I met a whole bunch of people. I got to socialize, hand out business cards, and didn't spend any money to be there.
That's true. Yeah, you can also find ways to not spend money at events, but it's also like once you start getting invited to like engagement parties and all this stuff, you're allowed to say no. Because for the first few years, I kind of said yes to everything. You know, like housewarming or like it gets pretty intense. Like it gets like from like housewarming to gender reveals. It never ends. Like it literally will never end. Then once they like if your friend's in a relationship right now, let's say your friend settles down with their Tinder date,
yeah,
you're screwed because you know you got like a housewarming coming up, a gender reveal, a baby shower, engagement, move-in, all this stuff, and that's gonna cost you a lot of money. So you have to decide right now. You have to decide whether you're going to go to everything or if you're going to pick and choose. If you decide to go to everything, it's going to cost you a lot of money. You better save in other areas of your life.
And if you can't afford it, don't be embarrassed to say, I can't afford it. If they're saying, no, the party's at this place is $200 a plate, you gotta be there, man. Be like, honestly, man, I can't afford this $200 a plate. I'm trying to, you can be honest, like I'm trying to save
for a house, buy a car.
You know, and then I'm gonna host, I'll buy a house, and then I'm gonna host
you guys.
There you go.
Because one thing that's happened to me is like I get invited to all these events, like I mentioned. And then when I have a party, I invite these people, and they're like, "Oh, I can't. I'm married or I'm busy." I'm like, "Well, what did I just spent a fortune on your damn wedding? You know?
That's not very fair.
Yeah, can you at least come out to my birthday and bring a bottle just so I can get some money back? I may get married 2-3 times just to get my money back."
That's how it works.
So yeah, don't be afraid to tell your friends if you have goals, or not like in that awkward way, but you know, if someone invites you somewhere, and you always respond to invites. Don't be one of these like.
Yeah, don't ignore your friends when they invite you somewhere. Especially a personal invite.
Yeah. And if you can't make it, just say, look, I can't make it, and you don't have to lie. Just say, unfortunately, I'm saving up, and I can't spend the money right now. And most people will understand if you're honest with them. Don't be like, no, I don't feel like it, or don't just ignore the invite. That will make things better.
You know what I've actually started doing? If somebody, if I get like a Facebook invite from somebody to an event, so not even a personal invite, I may actually, if I can't go, I will personally message that person hosting to say, I appreciate the invite, but I can't make it. It's just weird. To show that I'm a real person and I'm not just ignoring my
It's
Facebook.
Weird how many people ignore you. Like I tried throwing like an axe throwing thing one time, and like people would just ignore it. Like they said they're in and they ignore you. It's like, well, I'm gonna lose money on this. Like respond.
Yeah.
And your friends will appreciate the response. And if you can't make something, look, it's not the end of the world. Like there's only so many things you can do in your life. Like you can't be expected to go to every engagement party, every you know, every housewarming and everything, right? It's you have to at some point live your own life. And I know this sounds selfish, but no one's gonna be there for you when you're struggling to buy a house, or if you can't buy a car, or if you don't have enough money for vacation, you know.
Yeah, and as I said, not all these networking events have to cost money.
Well, not network, you know what I mean, events. Like not everything's got to cost you a fortune.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to do what's best for you. Thanks for watching, and tag a friend who's dealing with this, or if you're dealing with this. How do you handle invites? Do you go to everything? Do you pick and choose? Let us know. Thank you.